Kyrie Irving had something on Instagram where he said maybe we change the logo from Jerry West to Kobe Bryant. Could you see the league? I know Jerry West would be fine with that because Jerry's embarrassed to be the logo. And he brought Kobe into the league, brought him into the Lakers. Could you see where the league would sign off on Kobe replacing Jerry West as the logo?
So a few things. One is I read, and I didn't read a full article about it, but I did read yesterday that one of the reasons it has stayed Jerry West is they don't have to pay any royalties on that logo. And I think if you did it with Kobe or with anybody, LeBron's block on Iguodala, Michael Jordan, anything, all of a sudden you're going to have to pay a royalty on every, and that seems untenable. To go from $0 to even if it's just a small percentage, I just don't think that's realistic. I do think, though, if I'm going to touch a third rail here, that Kyrie, in his comment on the idea, like his second line, he did raise it, to me, a valid point, which is the NBA is a black league. It is an overwhelmingly black league, and the success of the league has been built for the vast majority by black players. And it does seem a little anachronistic that we've got a white dude from 1962 as the logo. But I also think, I think a lot of people don't even know that he's the logo. You know it, I know it. I think most fans probably don't know that that's an actual person that in that logo.
Yeah, and, having spoke to Jerry West about this, you can tell where I don't think they conferred with him. They basically just made him the logo, and then he didn't really acknowledge it for a long time. I mean, growing up, I sort of knew it was Jerry because there was a picture that accompanied that logo picture, but Jerry is embarrassed almost to bring that up. And I agree with you. I don't know if the NBA can go, hey, we're going to have Kobe as the logo. What's it going to cost us?
Right.
But I don't know. I think Kyrie's onto something, but I don't know if he's onto something that will actually come to fruition.
Well, I wonder if renaming some of these awards. So the Larry O'Brien, I don't think that's going to change. They just named the Finals MVP, the Bill Russell. That happened a few years ago. I think that's good. And I apologize for not knowing this. Does league MVP, does that trophy have an honorific? Because I think a lot of people feel like Kobe should have won more than one league MVP. He only won the one. Naming that after him almost as a league. I do feel like there should be something done for Kobe. And I do feel like we should maybe update some of these names to the more modernized NBA. But I don't know if the logo is what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, but I appreciate Kyrie has a personality. I don't always agree with it, but that he is a thinker. Sometimes he thinks too much, sometimes he doesn't think enough, but it's a nice gesture on his part.
And Kyrie was, if you remember after Kobe's passing, Kyrie took some time away, and Kyrie was exceptionally close with Kobe. And I think Kyrie, we don't look at it because he's so much smaller, but he's modeled a lot of his game after Kobe, even though the games are different. Yeah, listen, just because sometimes the people who have at times the worst ideas often are also the people that come up with some of the best ideas. And so I feel like this happens in television and radio production meetings a lot. The person that is most likely that when they throw something out there, you're going to be like, why do we let that guy talk? is also a guy who about once a week, you're like, oh, that's brilliant. And I feel like, Kyrie throws a lot out there. Some of it's a little wacky, but I think he was on to something here without a doubt.
I think it was last February, Paulie did the research that the All-Star MVP is named after Kobe Bryant.
Right. They changed it last year, but that's like a third-tier award. You know what I mean?
I know.
Do something. Name the scoring title after him? I don't know. Do something.
No, like Bradley Beal, come on down and receive the Kobe Bryant.
Receive the Kobe Bryant. Yeah. Yeah, I like it.